and he throws a quick out, and nobody's there. That he said that's a pick six all day long in any other game, any other time.
Yeah, it's hard, man, to not get pissed. So
He played one game against the Browns, but it started off so shitty for him. It did one of those where it goes bird and then comes back to him. He's like, okay,
yeah,
he'll be in a whole nother game, man. Oh, I seen him. I'll tell you, man. He was mad last night, man. He grabbed his hair one time. I was like, he's mad. Like he was rubbing his head. He was just like, I was like, am I finally gonna hear him cuss? Is he finally gonna cuss? Is he finally fixing to say a cuss word? Like he is fucking just reached his fucking limit, man.
Agnew pretty good on returns, man.
Ah, yeah. I mean, hell, I've returned a kick with him too. I didn't even come closer to
Yeah,
returning a
you're
kick.
fucking good at that shit, man. I can't.
Dude, I just grab it and run up the fucking middle. I'm not shit. I shit you not. If they kick the ball in the middle, I run right up the fucking middle and look for who they're coming at me with the most, and I'm just avoiding him because I don't want. I'm trying to avoid his hit stick,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I just see a hole just sometimes creep open, and I just go for it. Nothing fancy, like nothing fancy at all. Almost like the way the run is, you know, that I'm gonna fall forward, and I just
Yeah.
fucking next thing I know, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I just don't, man. I like the Titans, man. I think the Titans would do like I really think like you could take the Titans and fucking be really good with them. But I don't know, man. It's like, and I heard you say something a couple nights back, man, and it's fucking with me bad because I said something about wanting to play with the Cardinals,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, God damn it, man. But I heard you say it, man. You kind of one of those who slid in, and your exact words was, I've seen you turn it on before with Wilson, and I'm like, God damn it, you know.
Seahawks.
Yeah, it's like, man, you know,
Yeah.
and I did, I really fucking did, and it's
If
been,
my God, now I'm thinking about this for me too. I'm like, there's certain positions that I don't think I want to build,
yeah,
and I think quarterback is one of them.
yeah,
I'll build a running back all day long. I'll build a receiver, a DB, a D line. I don't care. It's pretty much I will build anybody except a fucking quarterback because it's too fucking hard.
yeah.
So I almost, especially the way the training is, like that shit don't even. I don't even know who's getting what really. So I'm my advice is to get a top notch quarterback and then build around him.
Yeah. Well, I have heard it, man. Trust me, because it's fucking with my head now. was really thinking about the fucking. I've been thinking about things that I need or want on the team, and I'm like, fuck, man. Right now, the Cardinals kind of fucking offer a little bit of everything. They really do.
And I don't know, Murray may be the tweener, you know. He may be that guy that might be borderline, where I'm sure he's at least a superstar, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he's the X factor. You know, because I know he's got the bull, not the bull, you know, but the shit, fucking. Dude, come on, man. My shit went black screen, and I got my computer on. Everything's running good. Just come back on. I can't fucking do this. Is fucking pissing me off, man. It ain't one goddamn thing. It's another. Always. I don't even know which one of these motherfuckers is hooked up to it, to be honest. There we go.
I'm live, by the way.
Oh, I am too. I figured I'd get both our fucking things in one game.
Let's see if these are the Jaguarians of Melrose Place. Shit.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It is there. I mean, everybody should know when I first play the game. I'm just like, damn.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. First down and much more for Henry. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown. Derrick Henry, touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting
out
fast. Everyone talks about
you're going to start the game.
Plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
On the return, Deontay Harris. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. It looks like we're going to time out as there's a Saints player down here on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They go play action with Franks. And that is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Franks. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20. It wouldn't give me, like,
any control of
excellent execution, and now they're setting
Kevin Byard.
Are they that was weird. Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Franks now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Franks.
Out of bounds. Come on, man. There's no way he dragged that back foot.
Mecole Hardman.
Come on,
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
That's all good. Guard Hardman. Force him to throw to somebody else until he does it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
2nd and 6. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Lucky.
A give to Henry. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds.
There ain't nothing I can do, man. What he's doing, all the stuff he's doing, right there, he's out throwing my coverage. Moving. Like I'm not even coming up. I'm playing way back.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Frank's looking to throw. Touchdown! It's complete. Michael Thomas. Touchdown number 15.
I think it's kind of BS though, man. That's like that. The touchdown is fine. You know, that's me calling a different defense. But the fact that somebody could honestly outrun your coverage when you're playing a zone and you're playing off, you know, that shouldn't happen in a game.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those.
Like there's nothing about that should happen.
Great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? No,
I'm not mad at it one fucking bit. It's just stupid. Man.
It's just the game, man.
Yeah. Let's see if I can catch him. He wants to do all that Mike Zero blitz shit. See what happens if I...
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust. and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
A first down carry for Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 107 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
God,
so 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oops.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, here's Henry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
That's all right. We're going to get the field goal.
But my goodness.
We're not going to give any of this crap right here.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Nope. We're not throwing that.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Nope. Henry's hurt.
They got injuries out in that league, don't they?
I don't know if they do in the game. Henry was slow getting up right there.
Yeah, I don't think they got injuries on them.
McCann's kick up and good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5.
Dislocated shoulder.
They settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if
Surely
maybe
they didn't turn them on there.
that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it.
Dislocated
In this
shoulder.
situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
They've been off.
And they'll let that one go as it skips from the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Franks off the bootleg here. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we
You know
got to
what
give
we
him
changed
one,
on
don't we?
offense? Like,
I mean, with the year
goddamn
he's having,
motherfucking thing.
a lot
Let's
easier
go,
for
Hill.
he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty
It's all
sensational.
good.
And they went the wrong
I
way
just
there,
gotta change that
losing
shit.
yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You know he's going to be playing off coverage because that's what he wants to do.
Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Tannehill. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And I think my controllers were out. I can't move to the right sometimes.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill.
God damn it, Tannehill. Just right in the breadbasket, man.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And
Damn.
the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team make...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a
Who was
pick.
that got that
Second
pick?
interception for him now here in this first half.
Who was
I
it?
think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does
Tankersley?
confidence start to become a
Goddamn
factor?
I think
right.
that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it.
Look
Because
at him.
when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the pistol. Here's Hill. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Tannehill now to throw. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
What are the chances of him guessing that fast, that quick?
36-yard line.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, partner.
Like, that was him
Surprise to
guessing.
you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more
God
cautious
almighty.
trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
On 1st down, Cottrell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. It's Franks now from the shotgun. They still can't get him. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass
Contains
and
work.
the run
Be
game.
awesome.
He's having an
That's all
impact.
good.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. Open space inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 49 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit. Now
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Franks. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side.
I'm so mad right now, man.
Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys.
Right? Yeah, that's my offense, man. I don't like it. If I could switch back to my old offense,
or even speed.
I don't have all my pass plays.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
I'm just kind of fucking free balling it. And it really pisses me. I mean, goddamn, man.
I don't think it's right, man, if I can turn the injuries on now. Because people have built their teams the way off of injuries off. If injuries are on, you might look at your depth a little bit more.
And ultimately,
nobody said nothing about that. They advanced 2 fucking weeks.
Gone down to a knee at the 25.
I get it. I mean, this is just really for practice, but man.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
I can't do anything.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
God damn it, Tannehill.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Everything is high, man.
He was draped all over it.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Tannehill looking deep for Julio. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
After I released it, and he still threw it all the way over towards Batson.
And say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Get off.
Kevin Byard.
They're not that fucking bad, but
his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one good for 37 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Like 22, he's coming, 22's coming.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill.
Man, I'm so sick of Tannehill, man.
Complete pass.
I can't hit the button for him to throw a bullet pass. Like every time I hit the button for him to throw a bullet pass is when he throws this fucking crazy
shit. He was
shit.
overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
22's coming, Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, here I come.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed,
at least that way I got control of
send
my
him
time.
deep,
Kind
try
of
to
jumped
throw
in
some
there.
air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Probably the same defense. Until I know you can beat it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Is that Bud?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down.
Or,
following
I don't
the
know,
sack.
really,
It's
I didn't
2nd
see
and 18. Setting up play action. Franks. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Let's go.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to
Take
go
all
in the
his
first
deep
half
ass
of play.
post and shit away.
To throw on 3rd down. Franks under
Yeah.
pressure, and down he goes. Harold Landry, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7
Go,
for him on
boys.
the year. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, the Saints bring on their new punter for 2021, Blake Gillikin, standing just outside his own goal line. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Come on, Julio, get that.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 26. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this
I'm going to
first
run
half
right
of
back to you
action.
here, I promise. So you might as well get ready for it.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. Franks.
Will find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Franks. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Looking deep for Julio. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, my gosh. Do a little moss set, baby. Let's do
They
that.
have the football and will
You
take
jump.
over at the 24-yard line.
Get up there and get that.
Is that Julio?
Yeah.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Escape situation.
A 1st down throw. Here's Franks. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Franks. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Give them 18
got,
there.
brother.
The Saints have a
You're going to have to
1st
do it every
down.
time.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this.
They ain't got time to make reads.
The target that time, Michael Thomas.
You wanted to mention it.
And it's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a second down throw. Here's Franks. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Franks, 3rd down from the gun. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 right there, before going out of bounds.
Shutting everything else down. You're going to have to stay underneath everything. And I ain't changing shit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Franks. He'll buy some time right. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
56, right there, 56.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he can't quite get there.
Whatever.
Tackled down at the 1.
Oh, God, man.
10 more there and another 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Off the option, that's
Ain't nothing good about that. I'm in a man defense, and if nobody goes out there with them, it's all good. You know, I'm proving right now that this dude is not that good.
The Saints add on to their lead.
He's not having to fucking face me at full strength.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Yeah, that completely changed the game.
Oh, it's completely changed the game, man, because I've had the ball a couple times. I'm all out of sorts. I can't,
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line.
I can't get going, you know what I'm saying?
Opted for the touchback.
And like I'm forcing him out of his game. I don't care what he says.
About set and ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller, because a 1-play drive.
There he goes left
It's all right.
side.
It's all right. It's all right. Nothing changes.
Ryan Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
I said it, yes, sir.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Watch him.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's what you're going to have to do.
62 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd down, Franks. Catches
out of
made
bounds
by Hardman. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds.
I don't understand that, man. Like, he's so clearly out of bounds.
There, a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection.
Oh, my God, you got to fix that, baby boy.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10.
I'll give him a different look here, see how it works.
Back to throw. Franks. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And he is going to
I'm cool with that, man. I'm not taking anybody away from the middle. My guys are just going to have to play right there.
15 yards there on the catch and
I
run.
mean, if he's crossing back under the middle, underneath everything, the way I'm playing defense, that's just what they're going to have to do.
Franks now to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Franks now on 2nd down.
And nothing I can do about it.
That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I played underneath, and I'm guarding one side of the field because that's where he wanted to go. So we're gonna have to just. It is what it is.
And the Saints are able to extend.
I ain't worried about it.
the final seconds of
That's some zone drops right there. That's all that takes. That takes that completely out. That guy had a zone drop where a guy falls back right there. He doesn't have that.
Play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll
Easy. One of the easiest dudes I've ever played defense.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Like he don't have Hardman. He don't have shit. He's somebody who has to have the speed receiver. Hell, I'll run the fucking toss again. Fuck it. See if he can guard it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Hill. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Play. Max 22, Max 22. It's a party now. It's a party now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The Titans on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike, you're not ready.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake. Franks. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He's trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. Sliding out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there.
Know what he's doing. I know that
like
play.
any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Like 22, he's coming.
Here's Tannehill. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
There it is. That's more like it.
Watch that in. Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run here with Evans. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Hill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Brian Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 77 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Don't get scared now.
Yeah, about that, a new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
Yeah, don't get scared now.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Don't get scared now.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Shit. Caucasian motherfucker.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
The Caucasian persuasion.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete.
It's working some
Pretty
animation.
good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, wow.
He got me. I mean, he got the defense. Put it that way, not me. Because what I called, there's a deep pass back there.
And the Saints
you know what I'm saying? That's mad. I mean, I know what I called. There's a complete deep pass back there. You know,
you had 3 guys get bundled up.
Yeah, they shouldn't have even came down. I'm playing over, like I'm not coming up and I'm playing back, but yet they still come running down. You know, and there's no reason for it because, like I said, that I called a cover. I think a cover 6 to throw something different at them, and it's a whole deep pass back there in the back. Like he shouldn't be
over the end line.
Anybody.
Inside the field, right?
Yeah. You know, it's all good, man. I mean, hell, that's a glitch play.
The Titans
people want to see glitch plays.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, baby. 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Anybody can do it.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I didn't do that.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike.
To the air again, Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Weird. Like, you guys keep getting jumbled up. Hung up on each other.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming.
Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Mike 22 is coming.
Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. He lets this one fly toward the back of the
Come
end zone.
on, man, just catch it, Julio.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started, and it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak
is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it.
Man, come on.
Catch on the sideline.
Why?
Touchdown, Saints.
That's such a fucking glitch play. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that.
The Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
You know, like, motherfuckers can't ever fucking just be cool about nothing, man.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really
Erase
lost.
what? I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. This motherfucker is a
We'll see what they
gimmick
do here.
book. He ain't
A
shit.
big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They
Erase
will gratefully
what?
accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles.
Man,
Meanwhile, for Tennessee, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I'm mad about that last touchdown, man, because it frustrates you, man. Like that, it's just all you need out of your Madden game to stop a guy like that. It's for the game to do what it's supposed to do. That's it. Like I don't need it to do anything else. I just need that zone that I have said stay back here. Don't even. I'm not coming up. I'm not bumping it, running, nothing. You cover your zone deep. That is all I'm asking it to do. You know, and instead, you know, I gotta, you know, he's able to fucking just throw the ball. I mean, that's not a play. That right there was covered. I have three dudes over there. He just throws it like as far as he can somehow. It takes control of his guy, outruns everybody with 97 speed, and catches it. You know, it's like there's no skill in that, man. There's zero skill. And again, it's something that would be taken away from the game simply by having your zones stay where your zones are supposed to go. You know, and if you're playing back, you're playing off coverage, you're hitting the button to, you know,